Alright guys, welcome back. So this is going to be obviously a new video, and I mean I'm currently in a trade. This is through Pepe, not Bitcoin, but I thought I'd just make this anyways. So um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new sort of series, which will be alternate. It'll be the same, but it will be there'll be a little difference. And basically what it is, it's going to be just basically me taking trades. Each time I take a trade, I will kind of run through the process of it, if that makes sense, so that you guys can see, and it's more just me keeping track of what happens, so that I can improve and stuff like that. And obviously right now this has been a very interesting day. We've had a huge dump come down like this. Prices just precipitously fell, and we had a tiny retest again. Um, My guess, right, is, I mean, if I head over to TradingView, in fact, because it's probably a bit easier to look at it. Liquidity was taken also from here, but besides the point. This is on 1 minute, so no one really cares. My guess, to be fair with you, is that there is going to be another liquidation. If I grab up the Bitcoin chart real quick, just because it's a little bit easier to look at. So yeah, my guess is there's going to be another liquidation, including on Bitcoin, yes. And I think it's going to trap a lot of sellers. So sellers are always going to try and push down. And I think, I think it could probably go a bit lower. Not too sure yet. Personally, I think it's going to go lower than this. And I think it's going to head towards this level. So if I grab myself a rectangle, might be a bit easier to do this. 3.5, around this area-ish. I think price will sit or fall to. I'm not a genius, but I think it might potentially go down. And yeah, this isn't going to be a long video, but yeah, this wasn't too bad today, but we did take previous trades before this, and we did lose a few. So overall, my account balance hasn't really moved. I am debating taking profit now, right? Even if it falls further, which it could. Overall, I'm just not too sure if I want to essentially hold it and take this risk at the moment, because I think there's a potential for sellers to get trapped in this level here, and I think it's very smart what they're doing, or the market moves, right? They clearly want to trap them and then liquidate them and bring the price up, which happens a lot. You can, the best way to explain or show it to you would be, price comes down. This is exactly how I anticipate as well. So we've got our, I mean, if we paint this on here, we could have our sellers climax at AR, at ST, okay, or even our SCMB could technically be, and then you might have another liquidation. That's it. That would be a form of Wyckoff. So Wyckoff could be STMB. Down here, you could have another liquidation potentially, and then a sign of strength, and then push up. But for now, a lot of volatility, so I ain't too sure. That's kind of why I'm questioning if I should even stick in my trade, or if I should just basically get out, because do I really want to stay in this trade? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take 50. I think I'm gonna take 50 out, or half, just in case. That way I'm securing some profits, and then from there I'll let the rest run. Does that make sense? Because like overall, if I look at this, okay, if I go back to this, because there's no pressure. Like I said, I'm not too worried if I make money or lose money on the trade. But if I look at it like this, or Pepe chart, doesn't really matter. Shit. I did do this on a lower time frame. I think this was on a 5 minute. I saw a distribution wyckoff inside of this, where you could have traded off of this demand zone here, supply zone, my bad. So your entry would have been here whenever it got tapped, which I think tapped. I mean, technically, if we pull this down a little bit because it hasn't aligned with it, technically you got tagged in here. That would have been the entry, and stop loss would have been basically above this zone, so like that. And as you can see, yeah, not too bad. So we're just basically, I mean, there's, again, we could also tap into this zone, which we kind of have just now, and then we can see another push down, another rejection. But like I said, the risk is a little bit higher now because liquidity has been taken numerous times in the last 24 hours, right? So it's kind of like, will it continue to go down? There is, obviously it can, but you know, when it comes to this, I don't know, it's a little bit, I'm a little bit uncertain on these. I can't really see much on the higher time frames, to be fair with you. Remove this, and remove that, and remove this, like that. Beautiful. So even on this, we can't really see much. We have a break in this level here, this zone, which is very bearish, which means now Pepe most likely wants to target previous or lower lows. We're not ready. I mean, obviously we can look for longs, but as of right now, it's not like we're focused on trying to target levels up here, these highs, because as we've seen, it's been targeted one, two, three good attempts. So I'd say that there's going to be a few attempts to get down here, push down to these levels. You know, even down to these levels, but I think it wicked relatively low down earlier, so we'll see. But for now, it is what it is. So my guess is I'm gonna probably take partials, so I'm gonna take like 50% out, I think, just so that I'm securing some sort of profit, right? That way I'm not like sitting there like, oh my god, I could have took profit at this level, but I didn't take any profit or whatever. So I think that's what I might be doing. You know, I still have no idea what Bitcoin wants to do. I'm looking at it, I'm like, so fucking confused. But I do think I think that this is a trap. This right here, this candle here. I think this here was a trap. To trap all the sellers and then liquidate them, which would obviously, push price up higher and then potentially break out up into 30k again, or above, obviously. But for now, we're not too sure. We're at 29.1k, which is relatively low. So, yeah, a little bit uncertain. I think what we're going to do for today is we're going to head over and we're going to basically just take out partials. I think even if I take like 25% or 50% or whatever, at least then I'm securing something. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, that was just a notification for taking profit. That way we're not sort of like, oh shit, is this gonna fuck up? Like right now it's pushing back up, but that's probably just because of whatever. So that leads me to believe that if I'm running this, if I let the rest ride, I'm probably, what profit does that give me? 650. I'll probably want to ride it down to these levels ish. So 128. Okay. So take profit will be 128. We'll put 128.5 doesn't really matter. And we're gonna just let it ride the rest, because whatever I'm at now is fine, I'm comfortable. So yeah, that doesn't put as much pressure on me as, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I do also think that what was going on was a trap, Bitcoin trap, the sellers, the fucking sellers, on this liquidation. But I would like to see a third liquidation down here, right where I marked, and then a push up. But alternatively, I could be reading this wrong, and you know, this could be the ST, this could be the AR, okay, this could be the ST, this could be the STMB, okay, and then we could just get a break in this level here. If it breaks this level, then we've got, obviously, shit, let me keep that there. Then we got a sign of strength, and then we're probably looking for an end. Fuck me, that was autistic. Then we're looking for an entry above on this level, so we're looking to go long on this and target level up here. And then bang. That would be something traded. But obviously then you could scale down and look for a more refined entry on this. So if you want to be more specific with your entry, you could target when's unmitigated, this level here. Let's say this doesn't, if this remains the same, then you'd want to be looking for something around here, and this would be your entry. But like I said, don't fucking go deep into this and think this is gonna happen. You know, this is just a hypothetical situation of if this is the STMB, we get a sign of strength only if, okay, so you need to understand that only if price breaks this level. If it breaks this level, then I'm looking to enter off of this to take the price higher. Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully it does. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Been a decent day-ish. We lost I think we lost trade today, but then we've also basically got it back anyways. So yeah, not too bad. So my account has pretty much stayed the same. My actual, like, yeah, the amount that's in my account is pretty much the same. I'm hoping to try and grow it a little bit more, trying to build it up a couple hundred each day-ish, or every other day. That way we can actually start to accumulate some profits. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.